another episode of A Shot of Weeb. This is episode 37. I am your host, Seaweed Ambassador, and I'm joined as always by my co-host, the Epic Wob.
Howdy, howdy.
And
immediate awkward silence. Good roll.
Of course. That's what always happens, right?
Wouldn't be our show without it. We've done this intro
exactly
almost 40 times now, and we still don't get through it without screwing it up somehow.
No, every time. All right. Well, do you want to take our shots first or our drinks first, and then
I feel like we should start saying what show we're watching before we shoot.
All right. Okay.
We hit my choice this week.
Yes.
So obviously I'm gonna pick an amazing show like I usually do.
That's
Name one time I picked a bad show.
Babylon.
Nope. Yes, but also no. Half of a yes.
Nana.
That one was amazing. Shut up.
Classroom of the Elite.
That one was okay.
What else? What other episodes have you chosen? Let's see. Was that one? No, I don't think that one is you. Wait. No, that one wasn't you.
We watched Kaguya-sama Love is War, by the way. First season, not the second season. Because we're allergic to doing more than 12 episodes at a time.
Yeah. I mean, which isn't even fully true, because we've done that before in the past, but
we have to plan that like a month ahead, and we're not good at planning.
Yep. No, we're not at all. So yeah, first season of Kaguya-sama, I think we both watched it already, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. This is a rewatch
for both. Yeah. So expect.
I realize I need to double check. I know what rating I'm thinking of giving this, but I need a reference. I don't remember what I gave it the first time through. I want to know if it changed or not.
Oh. I know mine didn't change, and when I went to change the score at the end, once I finished the show, I looked at it and I was like, oh, okay, so it's the same. That's cool. Okay. So that worked out nice for me.
Mine's either the same or it's gone up. I need to figure that out while we talk about it. Anyway.
Yeah, you probably should.
Yeah, I definitely should. Do you want to take a shot? Because we're doing that now. We're both... It's been
we both have shots.
It's been 6 months since we both did a shot on the show at the same time.
Yep. I think you've still got the garbage vodka, right?
It's almost gone.
Well, see, I went also and bought some Smirnoff. But this is good stuff. This is green apple sours. I know this is good.
That sounds solid. That sounds solid.
It is very good.
It sounds better than what I got, that's for darn sure.
Well, yeah, I can imagine just by your heaving and coughing that's about to happen. So
at least I'm not following this with water. It didn't end up in a final episode, but there was one recording that we had to delay. We only got about 20 minutes into it before we had to call it off. I shot a shot of this with nothing to follow it up except my bottle of water, and that was the most miserable thing I'd done in a while.
Yeah, you were not having a great time. But I know you're just trying to delay the inevitable, so let's go ahead and take our shots, buddy.
All right.
So, kanpai.
Kanpai.
And as always, I've got the Arnold Palmer spiked. I mean, not always, but
dang it! Why can I never?
Arnold Palmer, sponsor us, please. Ah. Yeah, you got to work on finishing the shot,
dude. My soda's off-brand. I had to buy off-brand soda. Not even good off-brand. It's not off-brand. Sorry, it's main brand, but it's the bad main brand.
What did you buy?
I've got a bottle of 7-Up. I fucking hate 7-Up. It's Sprite, but worse.
Well, yeah, I mean, Sprite is already bad, so...
You're objectively wrong, mate.
Nah. I just like good sodas and good shows. Which Kaguya-sama is one of. I think that's... I'm just going to get out of the way as I like this show. I don't think it'll be a big mystery.
Yeah, no, I mean, I picked this because I like it. I watched this back in... It wasn't high school, was it? When did this one come out? I think it was actually a little bit before high school. Or a little bit after high school. Sorry, college.
It was 2019, so yeah, it was a good deal into college.
Wait, 2019? I thought that was when the second one came out.
The second one came out this year.
Wait.
What are you...
What the fuck is time? I thought this was older than that. I thought this was like...
Sorry, this came out last year. My bad. Came out 2020. But still.
That's a lot more recent than I thought it was. I could have sworn this was an older show. Like, not like old, but I thought like 2016 kind of old at least.
No.
Weird.
No, this is relatively recent.
Okay, so yeah, no, I definitely did not watch this in high school.
Yeah, that's for sure. Wait, I gotta check now. Okay, there would have been a chance. I mean, not for you, but like, there would have been a chance that I could have started reading it in high school.
Since
the manga started in 2015. Yeah, that's why I said not you.
Yeah, I don't know what words are. That bookshelf over there, it's just for show. I couldn't tell you what any of it says.
Yeah, I mean that. I think we well understand that now on this show. Oh God.
Yeah, no, I saw this apparently in college, and I mean, I had a blast with it the first time through. I thought it was a good show, so I'm like, yeah, let's go back, let's go jam out. Something's good. It's got good people in it. I like the cast. Just have a good vibe. Something nice and wholesome after the lewdness that was last episode.
Yeah, you needed some wholesome back in you after that. Oh boy. But yeah, no, it's, man, Kaguya-sama is so wholesome. I love that
really
about
good.
Yeah.
This is a show where this is going to be like the fourth time I've had to summarize it to someone today, and to someone being the audience today.
Okay.
This is a show, in case you don't already know, it's at a really rich high school, you know, the most common setting of anime. Really rich high school, and the president of the student council and the sub-president, the fucking vice president, there we go.
Oh my God, we're starting early. Okay.
Vice president, both super love each other, but the premise is that love is war, as is the title, and whoever confesses first loses in the power dynamic. So the two of them spend the entire show trying to get the other one to admit it first.
Yep.
And then there's also two other characters that exist just to throw monkey wrenches into things, and I love both of them.
Yeah. Yeah, two main characters for that.
Two main characters, two secondaries.
Other character. Yeah, pretty much every other character is for that purpose, really.
Yeah, no, but I mean, like, Chika and Ishigami have, like, an expanded presence.
Yeah, they're part of the main cast, for sure. Yeah, so you want to just go ahead and talk about the characters now?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
There's Kaguya, and then there's the one I always forget about. I couldn't remember his name until halfway through this rewatch. Like, the first time I watched, I could never remember his name. Shirogane. He's really good, and I remember his name now. I could not recall him the first time I watched this show.
Yeah, I think the only... Actually, I don't think I remembered his name either, if I'm being honest. Yeah, because, like, I remember Kaguya.
It doesn't help that his name's not in the title.
Right, and he doesn't have a dance named after him.
And he's not the Goblin Man that I adore.
I say, and he's not Ishigami.
Okay,
yeah.
Disclaimer. Ishigami is a problematic man. I love him anyway.
Yeah, he's a little problematic.
A little
I don't think
bit.
He's that bad, though. He's not really that bad.
He could be worse. He has some hot takes.
Wait, like what? Wait, hold up.
Okay.
Wait a second.
I don't want to delve into this. I feel like he has the bad energy of like, oh, you could never understand a woman. They're like, you. No, I get bad energy from him at times, and I just ignore it.
Oh, okay. I mean, I guess. I think it's more. It's not like he's necessarily an issue because of that. He just doesn't understand people at all.
Yeah, no, he's bad at people, which is why I understand him.
Yeah.
There's so many times where, like, he gets roasted in a conversation. He just closes his laptop and he's like, I'm going to go home and die.
Yeah. Yeah, he does that quite a lot. And, damn, me too, buddy. Oh, boy.
No. And then Chica is dumb, but she means well.
Sometimes.
Usually.
Yeah.
And the internet collectively lost their minds over her because this show spawned a lot of memes. Can we talk about that? Like, the market was saturated with Kaguya-sama related memes when this show came out. Like, there's a ton of them.
Was it?
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure Chica with a fan beating up Ishigami was one. I could be wrong about that. It was at least an emote in my friend's Twitch chat, so maybe that doesn't count. I Raised That Boy was a meme. What else was there? There were at least 2 others. I'm on the spot now.
Okay, well, I Raised That Boy is... It wasn't, like, necessarily spawned from this. It was just happened to also be in here. Because that's from back in... That's, like, Tumblr culture back in the day.
Okay, I never saw this one before the Kaguya-sama meme.
No, like, people would just say, like, that's my son, or, like, I raised that kid, something like that.
Well,
so then when
this show gave it a format.
I guess.
Gave it an image format, at least. I know there were others. I can't for the life of me recall it now that I'm having to actually remember. I had them, like, 5 minutes ago.
You can't even remember the biggest one?
I know! There was a really big one.
Yeah. It was the Chica dance.
Right! There we go! I was literally about to say it, and then you beat me to it, and then I forgot it existed.
Yeah, it's,
I wouldn't call
dance.
that a meme so much, though. That was just everyone said this is good.
With as many people as were remaking it and, like, doing it in a meme format, remaking it, then I think I would put it up there. Like, they were doing the dance themselves with, like, weird outfits and stuff, and...
I'm gonna.
So like
I probably should.
I would say
I shouldn't say this because I don't know if it's ever actually gonna happen. But we've joked about doing a K-pop dance video. We should loop the Chica dance in there.
Oh man, I used to know most of which one was it? Oh man, it was a Blackpink song.
Oh, there could be any of a number
man.
of bangers then.
Well, yeah, obviously, Blackpink makes straight fire. Oh God, I think it was Boombayah.
Boombayah's a really good one.
It was Boombayah. But
no, I'd be in. You know what? If we get insert goalpost here worth of subscribers, maybe we'll do it.
I like that. Yeah, if we get X number, then we'll do it. And then we can just keep moving X. Well, we haven't reached X yet, guys.
We just slowly get more and more desperate until we have to roll it down to like 10.
No. Oh, no, I was just going to say, like, as people subbed, it's like, well, we're not quite there yet. Nope, not yet. No.
Oh, man. No, there were definitely other memes that spawned from this. I can't for the life of me pull them out. But, like, it was big. This show was big.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it made a big splash.
Oh, no, it was definitely a big show when it came out. I think almost every AniTuber made a video on it.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised.
Myself.
Do you know if the source material was, like, particularly famous, or did people just like the way it was going, or what was up with that? Do you know?
I'm not 100% sure. Like, it is a Shonen Jump title. Well, wait. I don't know if it's Jump.
Is there a difference? Okay, I don't know the publications very well. Is there a difference between Shonen and Shonen Jump?
Well, Shonen is a demographic.
Oh, I get what you meant. Okay, sorry.
Shonen Jump is the name of the magazine. But then there's a bunch of other magazines that Shueisha owns. Why does it not say where it was published? Okay, well, I know it's a Shueisha one. It might be in Jump Square or something. I'm not 100% sure. But it gets published over here under the moniker of Shonen Jump.
Okay.
Over in America, at least.
Alright, okay.
And so that it was probably relatively popular because of that, but I don't know if it was like extremely popular until the anime started. And it was a very well made show and very well received. You know.
Yeah.
Something I think something that had kind of been missing for a bit, like an
absolute banger OP.
Well, that, yeah. But also like just like a comedy romance that's not ecchi.
Yeah, because they don't really do that.
Yeah,
they have like
tends to be like, yeah, it'll be like harem, or that's the general genre. But yeah, I mean, yeah, there's technically like a couple bits in here that are like ecchi, but like they're not really.
They make the obligatory anime titty joke. That's the only joke anime has. We know this. They're contractually obligated to put it into every anime ever.
Well, then they do have Shiragane's mind, which when Kaguya gets sick.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
His image of her like, please wipe off my back, and
that got kind of cringy.
There's also Hayasaka in the bath, like, not like it wasn't.
No,
like
I'm not going to count that
really
one. That was just someone taking a bath. I don't think that was like particularly.
All right, fine.
There.
Well, at the end of that episode, Hayasaka bursts through the like paper or the end card with nothing on. I think we can count that one.
Okay, yeah, we can count that one.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But yeah, no, I mean, the fact that we can list them off like this kind of just proves the point. There's really not that much ecchi in it.
I mean, I feel like that goes against our point, but okay.
No, we were saying there wasn't much ecchi. We listed off almost everything.
That is actually about it, yeah.
Yeah, it's not like we're like, oh, check this stuff out and more. You know?
Yeah, no, this isn't freaking... I was going to have a reference. We've watched ecchi shows. We have to have, right? Like, why can I suddenly not remember anything?
I don't know. You could have said Kore wa Zombie desu ka, Kill la Kill.
I made us fucking watch Keijo. Of course we have.
Keijo. There was also last week, Panty and Stocking.
I wasn't going to count that one. I feel like that's different because that's more of a shock humor kind of energy.
Yeah. Tejina Senpai is also
that was
definitely
really
ecchi. Which is another one from you. Okay, buddy, we simmer down.
Okay. There's no simmering. I don't need to simmer. I just like shows, okay?
Okay.
I may have watched a lot more of the more degenerate titles. Anyway. I need to stop roasting myself.
Oh, God. All right, well, we kind of described Ishigami and Chika, but we never really talked about Kaguya or Shirogane.
Yeah. Okay. So Kaguya is a rich girl, and you got to find no don't matter. I wish I knew the song better. She's the rich.
I don't even know what song that was.
There's a song called "Rich Girl." We'll talk about it later.
Okay.
She is like one of the daughter of a top 4 money business people.
The Shinomiya.
Yeah, it's her family thing.
Yeah.
And she's the vice president, and she is very sheltered and very conniving and can do a lot of acting to like try to win people over with shenanigans.
She also puts in the time.
Yeah, she prepares. She prepares very far ahead for some of these, like faking a movie ticket lottery to Chika to get her to bring it up to them.
And she's also extremely gifted at like academics.
Mm-hmm. Not as much as Shiro
Gane.
Shiroyama.
No, she's more gifted than him he works.
Yeah, right.
He has to work to study, whereas she doesn't have to work as hard to study.
And he's not rich.
Right, he is extremely poor. He has a part-time job. Like him and his sister, and I guess his parents. I don't really know.
I wouldn't say extremely poor, but he's definitely not to the standard of this school.
Relative to the people in the school.
Yeah, relative to who
he's not. He's not like living on the street or anything, but they've got like an apartment, and I don't know if his parents live there or not.
His sister does at least.
So you only ever see his sister, but he's extremely hardworking. Takes his job as student council president pretty seriously, I'd say, and is also very conniving, but it takes him a little bit more. It takes him a bit more to get what's going on.
Yeah, no, he can like do a lot of stuff in the moment, whereas Kaguya does like 3 days work of prep for one instance.
Mm-hmm. And he'll like try to prep for something, but it's never as much as Kaguya ends up prepping, and by the end it becomes worthless.
I feel like Kaguya usually gets the better of him. Not always, but generally.
I think that she would if you didn't add in, what did they call it? Chaos theory?
Yeah, with the fact that Chika just shows up and everything goes highwire. Maybe that's what it is, actually, is Shirogane is better at rolling with things as they develop than Kaguya is. Kaguya needs to stick with what she planned.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say so. I would 100% agree with that.
There's one other character that I would consider close to main cast, unless you had more to say about those two.
No, I was gonna move on to the next character, the last one.
There we go. Hayasaka, I would say, is also main adjacent. She has less of a role than the other two, but she's still pretty prevalent.
Out of the side characters, she's the biggest, but she's still definitely a side character.
Yeah, I think she becomes a main character in the second season. I don't know. I need to watch it.
I don't know.
Pretty sure she does.
I think she does, but yeah, I haven't watched it either.
She's the maid caretaker or whatever, like with Kaguya.
Maid.
But she's like always with Kaguya. They also go to the same school. We find out at one bit that Hayasaka is the daughter of like one of the middle management of Shinomiya's company. And so she has like an automatic job taking care of Kaguya. And she is fucking bro. She plays wingman really, really well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she knows all about Kaguya's schemes and tries to make sure that nobody else knows that she's Kaguya's maid.
Yeah.
Like at school, she's got a completely different personality than at home. And like she'll dress up in different clothes and disguise herself if one of her classmates is coming over.
Yeah, no, it's
stuff like that.
Hayasaka is really, really cool, and she. Where was I going with that?
I have no idea.
That's the problem. I have no idea either.
Yeah, see, you didn't say it out loud, so I would have no clue. We're talking about how cool she was.
Really need to stop doing that. I think half of this episode has just been me starting a thought and then losing track of where it was supposed to go at all.
Oh, God. And we're only a quarter of the way through. Oh, boy.
I can do better. I can do better than this. I will be better.
Okay.
All
right.
The OP also blew up really, really well. Like, because it just has.
Oh yeah.
It has an excellent OP, just like a super funky OP.
And the visuals are amazing.
Beautifully
the song
animated.
Is great. Yeah. So it makes sense why this one would blow up. Kind of like it blew up pretty much the same way that the Beastars OP did.
I don't think I know the Beastars OP actually.
Oh, it was all done in stop motion.
Oh, interesting. Okay, I may have seen it then, actually, now that I think about it.
You probably have. It's also very jazzy.
Okay.
Yeah. No. Yeah. But the OP is great for this. It's also got a really good Beat Saber map. So, you know.
I have to take your words for that one.
Yeah, that's a fun one. And then the ED's pretty good.
Yeah, I didn't really pay any attention to the ED the first time through, but even though I don't jive with the song so much for this one, it's a beautiful animation.
Yeah, it looks really pretty. It definitely like winds you down from the episode.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of steampunkish, so I jive with it.
The music?
No, the video.
Oh, I was talking about the music.
Sorry, my bad.
No, you're all good. I was like, what the fuck? What is steampunk as a music genre?
Well, steampunk is a music genre, and this is not that.
Oh god, that's a rabbit hole I don't want to jump into.
Dude, I can link you. I can link you a few of my favorite bands, dude.
Oh, please no. But it winds you down quite a bit. So, personally, when I was binging it, I did skip it a lot. Most of the time, because I didn't want to be, because I knew it would wind me down and be like, all right, that's enough Kaguya for today. And I'm like, no, I don't have time to say that's enough for today.
I listened to it every time this time through, just because I kept watching the video of it to try to pick up more, because like I really like part of the reason I say it's steampunky is because it takes place on like an airship and everyone's in like 20s era London or 1800s London kind of garb, and I think that really fits these characters. Like Ishigami with the like the fucking, what kind of hat is that called? It's the hat. It's the hat.
You know how many hats there are, buddy? I don't know what you mean by the hat.
It's the famous British hat that isn't a top hat. It has the, like, it's round and lumpy. Hat? No. That's a top hat without corners.
Huh? What are you talking about? That's the other famous British hat. Because that's what John Watson wears.
No. Let's move on. I don't know what it's called. It's the like.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Like when they have, and if you're watching like an 1800s London period piece, and you have the like 9-year-old handing out newspapers. It's the hat he's wearing.
Yeah, we might just want to move on because I have no fucking clue what you're talking about.
It's the hat.
The hat.
The hat. Oh, anyway, this is also for the most part an episodic sketch show, or maybe not sketch show. Sorry, but it's like three segments per episode. We haven't been watching many shows lately with a full narrative, have we?
We just watched Aizaken.
Okay.
And Paradise Kiss and Kimi no Uso.
Sorry, the last one
it's
episode.
Just been this one and
last
one.
episode. No, but still, I do feel like we end up having to put this preface a lot. We watch a lot of episodics.
We don't watch that many.
Maybe I'm crazy. I feel like this is a very frequent conversation.
No, I don't think so. Because we watched Tejuna Senpai, which was episodic. We watched... What else do we watch that's episodic? Oh, yeah, Asobi Asobase.
Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I am just losing it, actually. Nonon Biori was...
Possibly. Yeah, Nonon Biori. Yeah, I mean, I think
Zombie
that's
Man
it.
Saga kind of was for part of it.
No. That one has a clear narrative going on. Don't try to spin that to be episodic.
I do have one complaint about this show, actually, and this is a mild complaint. Episode 1 has a really good intro that, like, leads you into the show really, really well. It sets everything up very, very well.
Mm-hmm.
They just use that entire opening sequence over again in the second episode, and I don't know why. I don't think it needed to. But that's a mild complaint, and then they start, after that point, just kicking in with the episode after the second one. I just don't know why they used so much of that introduction over again. Like the full backstory of the council members, they do that in both episodes.
Oh, did they do the full backstory of each one?
Yeah, where they were like, she's the daughter of the top 4, and she's won many awards, and like they do that both times.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about like the whole thing they do at the very beginning when they're like, when a boy meets a girl.
Well, they do actually repeat that part as well, more or less.
Yeah. I knew they repeated that. I didn't remember them repeating the introductions though.
They changed the visuals on the introductions, but they did do it again.
Okay. That's probably why I didn't realize it.
Well, they changed some of the visuals. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't think it was that big, much of an issue.
They do monkey with the art style a few times during the show as well. Like they'll have chibi when someone's yelling. That's not too unusual. A lot of shows do that, even if they don't play with style much.
Yeah.
But like whenever one of the characters gets like really in their head, they'll do like grain lines, like almost like a VCR recording, which I thought was a super cool touch.
Yeah, and then there's a couple other times where they'll shift the tone really suddenly, and by doing that they change not necessarily the designs, but the same as like the VCR kind of aesthetic. Like they'll put like a different like color grade, I guess, on it, and more effects and stuff like that.
At times, not to the same degree as was done in these, but kind of like a couple of the other shows we've watched, there are also color-coded characters, like Kaguya is associated with red and Shirogane associated with blue.
Yeah. And then
it's not as
Chika is pink, Ishigami is orange, Hayasaka is purple.
He's orange? I thought he was like a dark blue, like almost black.
That's just his hair color. I don't know. I'm literally just looking at the character page right now.
I think you're just talking about the character page, because in the show I don't remember him being with orange at all.
Well, yeah, the character page, the pictures for each character is the volume cover.
Okay, fair. I'm pulling from just like the show, because like, I mean, particularly in the intro, they'll do a lot of like split screens with Kaguya and Shirogane that are like red and blue.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's their eye color.
Oh yeah, that too. Jeez, yeah, no, Kaguya has like scary red eyes.
And she's got a red bow in her hair and on her uniform.
Yeah, because each of the main two have like their signifying objects or whatever, which is Kaguya's ribbon and Shirogane's like president's band chain thing.
Yeah. Chika's got her bow. And Ishigami has headphones.
Yeah. Where's the gamer headset at school? He's one of those one of those people.
Well, it was not a gamer headset. There was no mic.
Look, no. I never understood, like, I'll wear earbuds like on the bus or something, but I never understood people that have like full-on earphone headsets when they're just like out and about. That always just seemed kind of ridiculous to me. I just don't get it.
I disagree, but also that's fine.
Well, I'm not saying it's a problem. I'm saying I just don't get it.
Oh, I know. I don't know how to make you get it, so I'm not gonna like try.
It just seems too bulky to be walking
preference.
around with.
Okay. Sure.
Okay.
Like, I'm not gonna take these out. They've got the coiled cable. And also, I would have to bring an amp with me because the ohms are way too high.
I'm trying to listen to Spotify. I'm carrying my entire PC rig hooked up to a battery.
Yeah, dude, for sure, man. I got my, my audio interface plugged into my computer, and the audio interface is plugged into my headphone amp, and my headphone amp got these bad boys plugged into there. All running on a portable backup battery.
Yeah, honestly, I could see some people from our old school doing that.
I'm pretty sure I did see some people doing that.
I saw one dude like hook up his like entire PC rig in the like cafeteria for a day, and honestly, more power to that guy.
Yeah, that was weird.
That was insane.
I saw a lot of stuff at that school.
Yeah, we certainly went to a school.
That we did. Oh my god. What a fucking school.
No, that place has a lot of goblinoids, and the two of us absolutely, definitely, totally are not two of them.
No, we're not. Don't even try to, like, don't pretend like we might be. No, we're not.
Unfortunately,
Oh my God.
I'm closer than you are, but, like, thankfully, I think I'm above the goblinoid threshold as well. There were some...
You're still above the You take showers, so... like... God... Some of those people, man.
I mean, we went to a gamer college, so.
Yeah, I know. That should have been like an immediate don't go here. That's what that should have read to me.
I mean,
instead I was like, oh no, I'll do that.
I don't regret going to that college. I still went there under mistaken pretenses, so.
Oh yeah, I mean I did too.
Wait, what did you think it was?
For sure.
No, we should have this conversation later. I want to know what you thought about it.
Oh, okay. Well, should we start getting into the episodes?
Possibly. I mean, I don't really like hopping into episodes on an episodic format, because I think you put it really, really well during our last episode, where I at least tend to fall into the thing where if we talk about an episodic show, I end up just explaining jokes.
Yeah.
Like, I do think it's worth bringing up a few of my favorite jokes to be like, this is the kind of humor they got. This is really good stuff. But
yeah. No, for sure.
If it gets to the point where I
true.
get desperate and just start naming jokes that were in the show.
Yeah, well, I don't think there's 3 frames in this one.
Okay,
so I think
buddy,
you're on the safe
we
side.
ain't talking about that.
Hey, well, I'll keep it to that. But just know I've got the ace in my pocket.
I'm still waiting for the repent motherfucker. You insisted you're gonna shout at me at some point. Wait, no, never mind. That's gonna happen this episode.
Yeah, buddy, don't you fucking worry. You think I forgot? Okay, that's cute. Okay, well, how about this? What did you think about the narrator?
About the narrator, I love him, dude. He has really good energy, and every single segment ends with a character winning or losing, or like draw. You get the point, though. Like, it ends with a score system almost. And I kind of wish I had gone through and kept score. Because, like, there could be Kaguya wins because Shirogane ran away. Or everyone loses because Chika is terrifying. Stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I almost did start to keep score, and I was like, no, that's too much work.
I didn't think of it till I was already 4 or 5 episodes in, and I wasn't going to double back.
I think I thought of it on episode 2. I was like, I still could, but...
It would be kind of curious to tally it up, but there's very few... There's only a handful of wins and losses. There are a lot of, like, both win because they set up a date, or neither win because dumb things happened.
Or Ishigami wins.
For making friends.
Yeah.
Dude, no. I love Ishigami so much. He's one of my favorite... He's probably my favorite character in this show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. God damn it.
What?
We're agreeing again? Shit.
That's illegal.
I actually took notes.
Oh, that's very unusual for you.
I know, right?
Dude, I've been taking a page of notes every episode. When we get famous, I'm gonna sell these off. I've been keeping them.
Oh boy. Where is my note about Ishigami?
What did you write about Ishigami?
I'm trying to find it.
Well, while you look for it, I can tell you what I wrote about Ishigami.
That's all I wrote.
He doesn't get officially introduced until episode 6, but you can see him in not counting the ED. You can see him in episodes before episode 6. I did not notice that the first time through.
Yeah. You just kind of see him there in the background.
Yeah.
I didn't notice it the first time through either.
Because
I didn't even know he was a character.
Yeah, no, because like I hadn't read it.
So.
But like there's one bit where they're sitting on something. It reminded me of like the 20th Century Fox logo or whatever. And Ishigami is like sitting like off to the side, facing away from everybody. And I'm just like, yo, it's the boy.
Oh God.
And then there was another one where he's just like sitting in the corner or something.
No, this show does a lot of gags like that really well, where it just like shows something, either like a character or just something for like either a few frames, or they're like way off to the side. Like one of them that I wrote down, this is just to give an example of what I'm talking about, is do you remember in episode 3 when Kaguya is helping that girl get to school? She's helping her cross the crosswalks. Yeah, and then the girl's like, yeah, my friend Yeti said that she wouldn't help me walk to school anymore because we're too old. And Kaguya's like, Yeti? Like the abominable snowman? And you see a Yeti walk in for like, it's there for like less than half a second.
Yeah, no.
And then it changes scenes.
And you never see it again.
No, never again. And it's never mentioned. Like, they don't even see it because it's behind them. Like, it's never addressed. Like, there isn't really supernatural stuff in this show. It's literally just a visual gag, and it's great.
I that was another one that I didn't notice the first time, but then I saw that this time, and I was like, wait, what? No.
It's so good.
Oh, man. This show has some solid humor, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's really good humor, and, like, there's pretty good, like, referential humor in it, too. You know, like, especially...
I mean, they reference, like, psychological theories a lot.
Well, that. But, like, Ishigami kind of puts things in, like, video game perspective.
Yeah.
And you can kind of tell that there's specific games, but they can't necessarily say it.
There's one episode where, like, towards the end, Shirogane and Kaguya have gotten a big argument, and they're each, like, venting to, like, their friends. And Shirogane and Ishigami are, like, hanging out in, like, a field or whatever. And he describes his situation, asking for a friend, obviously. And he's like, this girl sounds like a terrible person, blah, blah, blah. If this were an anime, she'd be short, small-chested with black hair. And it's just like, okay, I see what you're pulling at.
Yeah. Oh, my God. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's... Oh. God, that's so good.
And he also goes so crazy during that monologue to the point that Shirogane has to be like, dude, stop.
Yeah. Well, there's like a point where Ishigami's like, tell me who the girl is. I'll go give her a piece of my mind right now, because she needs to realize that, you know, she's the one in the wrong. And it's like, Ishigami, what the fuck are you going to do? You can barely talk to people as it is. You're going to go up to some random girl and give her a piece of your mind?
Yeah, okay, no.
Buddy.
And, like, he got worked up and didn't have a filter. The reason Shirogane had to shut him down, pardon my crudeness, was because he was all like, I bet you after she kicked this person out that she'll rub one out. And so, like, Shirogane has to be like, no, you're not saying that. We're going to get censored.
Yeah.
Speaking of visual gags, there's one that I wrote down that I really, really liked. There's a sequence where they use an analogy of how everybody is arranged in the school hierarchy in one of two pyramids. So there's, like, the standing based on your family's wealth, or the standing based on your involvement in clubs. And I wrote this down, the top of the pyramid. They don't reference this pyramid again except for, like, one sentence maybe about 5 minutes later. Like, they talk about it here, but they don't even talk about the end of this. So sports clubs are all at the top, except for table tennis, which is the lowest of the sports, apparently. They don't talk about table tennis being separate. They just talk about sports and cultural and none. But they have sports, table tennis, cultural, none, and below that, manga and anime clubs.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah. I mean, to be fair,
I've never been to a manga or anime club. I don't know what they're like.
Yeah, but you know the social hierarchy around them. And that's all that really matters.
Yeah. I don't know. All these high school tropes. I went to a tiny high school with, like, 3 people, so, like, I don't know what clubs are.
Yeah, I didn't actually have clubs at my high school either.
Well, we had one club, sorry. I made this club. I led this club. It was the Bible study club.
That was just a class we had to take.
Well, it was also a class. We made it a class and a club.
Oh, double duty.
Double duty, dude. Yeah.
No, it's the only clubs we had. What was it? We had the Key Club, which I'm pretty sure is not like a. It's not like a specific thing. It's just like, this is the like I think it's an organization, and you can get like recognized and like you get tassels when you graduate, but like you just do community service and bullshit like that.
Okay.
It's dumb as hell. You know, no point of doing that. All of our clubs were just sports. That's like all we did.
Yeah, we had like a sports team. I think we had a basketball team at our school, and then we had the Bible club that I ran. I tried to run a drama club, and that died in like a month. I think I participated in a chess team that also died in like a month. Oh, and the video game club. We made a video game club. Would you guess how long that lasted?
Like a week.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. We just gave up and started playing Smash Brothers at the other Luke's house.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah. No, I don't even think anybody... No, because when we tried to make something, we tried to get a guys' soccer team, and they told us no. And we were like, why not? And they said, well, there's no girls... We got to have an equal number of boys and girls teams. And we were like, okay. Well, some of the girls want to play volleyball, or not volleyball, want to play softball. So let them have a softball team. And they said, no, we can't do that. You want to know why?
Why was that?
So I just want to preface this with, I don't agree with this. And this was also a Christian school. So I'm just prefacing it that. The reason that they couldn't have a girls' softball team is because, as they claim, when they had one previously, it turned all the girls into lesbians. This is not a joke. And this is why we couldn't have a soccer team, a boys' soccer team. Yeah. Yep. It's so ridiculous.
You win. I thought my school was insane. Holy crap.
Oh, yeah, no,
I also went to a tiny Christian school, so like there's some wild people from there. There's a lot of people that I love from there, but there was definitely some craziness. But like we had boys basketball and girls volleyball, and we tried to get the opposite versions of each of those. And finally, after like several years, we finally got a girls basketball team. Boys volleyball never took off, which sucked because I probably would have tried out for that. Like legit.
Yeah.
I don't sports. I would have tried for that.
Mm-hmm. No, volleyball's fun as hell.
Oh yeah.
I wish our high school had a volleyball team. But I think the reason that your school wasn't quite as crazy in that regard, at least, is because I don't think you were in the Bible Belt.
We were Bible Belt adjacent.
Yeah. You weren't in the heart of it.
We were close enough to get influenced by it, but not enough to be it.
Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely a difference there, and oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
If you're in that place right now, I'm sorry. Good Lord. Or if you went through that, man.
So how about
I feel you.
Why don't we talk about the show instead of roasting our old Christian schools?
Yeah, but it's fun.
It is kind of fun, honestly, in hindsight. Which is especially
okay.
No. Fine, I'll go. Yeah, I mentioned I went to my college under mistaken pretenses. I applied to a very, very liberal college in a very... Am I allowed to say a very gay area? There's a lot of LGBT representation up here, which is a good thing. I went to this college thinking it was a Christian college.
Huh?
You didn't know that?
No.
I applied to our college. I applied to our college because I read that it was a private college and thought that meant Christian.
Oh my god. Wait, okay. One second, I'm trying to process this. So, do you mind if I say what state our college was in?
I mean, go for it, but I think that will literally give the college away.
So we went to college in Vermont, which there's one stereotype, or two stereotypes that I had about Vermonters before I moved up there, and I think both of them hold true. They're all Bernie bros.
Mm-hmm.
And they, for the most part, all like weed.
Yes. Yes.
Did you have the weed stereotype in your head at all?
Nope.
Okay, then I guess it makes a little more sense.
To be fair, I also knew the state was like something like 50% atheistic, and so me, who was like super hyper religious at the time, was like, good, this is my mission's calling.
Oh.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
I was the
route.
person that would like walk around and try to convert people like freshman year of college.
Oh. Oh, wow, okay. I guess it's probably a good thing we met second year then.
I mean, I was still pretty deeply into... I was still, like, very religious back when we met. I mean, I remember...
Oh, yeah.
To bare my soul a little bit here, I remember on a shift that you and I worked together, crying while washing dishes because someone said I wasn't Christian enough.
Oh wait, I do remember that.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were crying about it.
Oh, yeah, no, I was.
I did know you were real upset about it.
Yeah, that was kind of like... I still, like... I don't need to be going this deep on the podcast, but fuck it. I still consider myself religious, but that's because I stopped, like, looking into answers. I started to trend away from a lot of that because of everything that went down around that time.
Ah, okay.
There was a lot of drama in our school's Christian circle.
Yes.
And it was all around me.
And I heard about all of it from you.
Yep. Oh, man.
Oh, God. Yeah, so clubs are great, aren't they?
Yeah, wonderful. I definitely didn't waste my time running one.
Yeah, I definitely didn't join one. And I actually didn't join one in college. I don't know why I said it like, yeah, I definitely didn't do that. Like, I just didn't.
Most of the ones that I tried to join and actually liked wound up, like, meeting at times I had work, so I couldn't go, which was super a shame, because our college also had a bad movie club, and I adored that one, and I only got to go to, like, 3 viewings.
Yeah. No, there was some that I was interested in, but, like, nobody else would go with me, and I was like, all right, that's chill. I'll just kind of hang out.
This is very hypocritical to say because I wouldn't be able to do it myself either, but just go on your own.
Oh, yeah, that's cute. Uh-huh.
Look, I already made a fool of myself at that college. Like, there was no redeeming it. Did I tell you that my freshman year, I would walk around the dorm... Do I still have them up here? Do you know those red and blue, like, paper 3D glasses that I am now wearing right now? I would wear these around the dorm because I wanted to be different.
I'm going to say it again. Thank God we met in second year.
Yeah, I was a lot closer to a regular human being by the time we met.
Yeah. Yeah, you were straight up like the goblinoids we mentioned before.
Yep.
Doing that kind of stuff.
Yep.
Good night.
I have so many more stories,
bad.
but this is not what this podcast is about.
Oh my God, and maybe it should be. Holy shit.
We just do a podcast where we just talk about like the dumb things we did in college for like half an hour.
Oh God, half an hour.
Well, so that we don't run out of content.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah. Let's say we got a lot.
It is a finite amount. And I've talked a lot about on and on here. Like, I talked about the Dish Wizard. I'm still proud of that one.
Oh, God. All right. Well, I think we should go ahead and take our mid-break.
And then, like, actually talk about the show when we get back?
We have talked about the show quite a bit, to be fair. The majority of this half has been about the show.
Yeah, and then I got a little bit lost.
We just kind of, like, lost the track here.
Oh, that's my fault again.
Whatever, dude. It's fun. That's all that matters. So,
as long as we're having a good time, the audience doesn't matter.
Don't say that, dude.
That's the quiet part.
Yeah, shit. All right, well, we'll be back in the second half, too. I don't know. Maybe we'll talk about Kaguya. I don't know. Depends on how we're feeling. So, we'll be back shortly.
Hello and welcome back to the second half of A Shot of Weeb, episode 37. I hope, yes, question mark, where we're talking about Kaguya-sama Love is War. That is the best return intro I've ever done. Hot dang, I'll take that one.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, I usually forget halfway through.
You almost forgot that time.
No, I just had to double check my facts. Had to fact check myself, yo.
Uh-huh.
I gotta be... What's in my soda? There's stuff in my soda. Hold on. Keep talking, but like...
What? I didn't start talking. Don't tell me to keep talking. I was trying to figure out what the hell you were doing over there. Talk about your soda.
There was a thing in my soda. It's gone now.
Okay, let's just take the shot, please. I need this. Oh my god.
That's the real plan for the return into the second half. Is I need to make you desperate enough to need the shot. That's happened like most of the time.
Let's see. That doesn't seem like it's very hard.
Why do you hang out with me? Goodbye.
Kampai. Whew.
Some of that
man, it burns. What? You're not supposed to snort it. Just drink it.
That felt bad.
It's because you were snorting it.
I know I wasn't. I went in the back.
Product placement, please. Arnold Palmer.
Fucking, what am I supposed to product place? Pikachu?
I don't know. Buy some Arnold Palmer. Buy some Arnold Palmer.
I got a Pikachu mug.
Yeah, I don't think the Pokemon Company is going to sponsor us.
You never know.
I don't think we're a very...
I'm literally named after a Pokemon.
Yeah, but I don't think we're a very kid-friendly brand to work with.
Hey, Pokemon's growing up, dude. They made a MOBA. Have you played it? It's actually sick.
Why would I ever play a MOBA?
Because it's really good and it's Pokemon.
Oh, God.
It's like halfway between HOTS and League, and I can actually play it.
Oh, God. Is that what an aneurysm feels like?
I hope not, because then you would be dead.
God, man. Damn, I wish I had an aneurysm after hearing that shit. God, halfway between HOTS and League. Christ. Alright, well, anyways. Kaguya-sama.
Yeah, what do we talk about within this for now? I have a note. This just stood out to me because I wrote it in all caps.
Okay.
I have a note that just says society. Because Chica comes in at one point. They're trying to give love advice to a couple, and Chica's like, you know what you need to do? You need to rebel against this society. And I'm just like, she said the gamer phrase.
No, she doesn't say that.
She definitely said that.
No, it was Shirogane that said that.
No. This was after she busted in and started rambling.
Because I was pretty sure he was the one given that terrible advice, and she was like, no,
this was 5. This was the segment where Kaguya was giving the girl advice, and then Chica comes in and starts talking about society, and that's when they go and do, like, the nonprofit fundraiser was because of that.
Oh, okay.
The point being, Chica said society. That's the funny man word.
Oh, my God.
My brain is very simple when it comes to memes, okay?
Yeah. A bit laggy, too.
You mean laggy? That one's relevant from, like, last year.
Dog, it's like the end of July when we're recording.
Yeah? When did Joker come out? I never watched it.
Like 2019.
That's like last year.
Huh?
It's only 2021. Fuck, the pandemic year happened, didn't it?
Yeah, because I saw Joker in theaters.
I keep forgetting that, like, 2020 existed. Like, I just sort of skim over it.
Yeah, I've noticed. Yeah. But then somehow there was, like, 4 years in between Kaguya coming out and now.
It's been a very long, non-existent amount of time, okay?
Yeah, I get it. Time is just a construct of human something. God, I fucked the line up.
Is just is more like a ball of wibbly wobbly, timey wimey stuff.
time is it time is a construct of human perception?
I have no idea what you're I was referencing Doctor Who. I don't know what you're on about.
I knew what you were referencing, but like I was referencing Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. I believe it's episode 3.
Right. I don't remember the time episode. I don't really remember much about that show beyond the first one. A shot of Weeb episode on Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared win.
I don't know what else there is to say about it. Everybody's picked that shit apart.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Theoretically could be a Hangovers episode. Wait, am I allowed to talk about Hangovers? Have we done those yet? We haven't done one yet.
We haven't done one yet, no.
Ignore that. They don't exist yet.
Yeah, Hangovers...
We're definitely not planning anything else.
No. God, you think we have time for anything else? That's cute.
I mean, we do. We've planned it.
Shut up.
We definitely...
Shut up.
Okay, okay.
That's what you say quiet.
I don't do quiet.
We're having issues with that tonight, aren't we?
I've put fucking vodka in me. I don't do quiet.
Oh God. So Kaguya is really cute with cat ears, huh?
Yes, that was a really good. That was all good, and they put cat ears on Shirogane, and they're all like, "It doesn't look good," but it does though. And Kaguya's like, "I'm in on this."
Yeah, because Kaguya likes his scowling face.
Unfortunately, we don't get a rage sequence like we did in Genshiken. That was the best use of cat ears.
No, but then we do get the absolutely frightening Chica with cat ears.
Yeah, Chica is...
She turns into a feral cat.
I don't know how to summarize Chica as a character, because like I said, she like means well, ? But then she is also terrifying in circumstances. They're arguing over like whether like where to go on vacation, and Chica's like, let's go to the mountain where people fucking die and do a seance.
Oh, well, see, okay, you went a slightly different way, but I do have a word that can be used to describe Chica.
Okay.
That's from that same episode, I believe. Because they were trying to figure out what to do over the summer, right? Mm-hmm. And then they finally were like, hey, there's this festival. Let's all go to this festival together. And then Chica's like, I can't. Sorry, guys. I'm going to be in Hawaii or something.
Spain for the bullfighting festival.
That's right. It was
for
Spain
the tomato
for
festival.
The tomato festival. Yeah, that's
that
right.
was a different episode.
Hawaii was earlier.
Well, no, Hawaii and Spain were both brought up in the same episode, and neither of them were the episode with the Death Mountain.
Was it not?
No, that was when Ishigami was like, we should go to the fireworks festival, and Chica's like, screw you for having fun while I'm having fun. That was just like the very end.
I thought that was the same thing, because...
When they're arguing Mountains and Sea is like episode 2.
What?
They talk about summer break before then. They bring it up in episode 2 when they're trying to... Shiragani's trying to get them to go on like a mountain hike so he can show Kaguya the stars, and Kaguya is trying to get them to go to the ocean so she can wear a bikini or something and like win him over that way.
Okay. Shit. Okay, well, anyways, I am talking about episode 10. Yeah. Which is when this happened.
That's a lot later.
But yeah, Ishigami brings up the point. Like, you're going to a festival in Spain. Why can't we have fun here? Like, why do we have to wait for you to have fun? And Chica gets all bitchy about it.
Okay, buddy. Those are harsh words. We don't use those in this server.
Okay, buddy. So the word I would use to describe Chica is self-centered. That has a hyphen. It's one word.
Not always. Not always.
Pretty much all the time.
Only that one time. No, she steals cake. But that was to get them to stop fighting.
She also... No, it wasn't. It was because she wanted cake. She didn't even realize they were fighting. Don't try to play that.
No. Ishigami brought her in because they were fighting. He was like, yo, Chica, help, because I'm panicking. And she was like, I'll take your cake away if you don't get along.
Yeah, but that's just because she wanted cake. There was other ways for her to handle that. Also, she just straight cheated at a game.
Twice.
Yes. The same game. Twice. When her own rule was you lose 5 points if you get caught cheating.
Because she wanted to pick on Kaguya while she was delirious.
While she was baby. Yeah.
Which... That is a very uncomfortable plot point in almost every... I mean, I suppose with Chika it's fine, I guess, because, like, that's just friendship. I mean, I suppose Shirogane is also kind of... I don't know.
Shirogane didn't want to do anything.
Yeah, no, like, they weren't going to be, like, weird about it, but it was still kind of weird.
It's just it's just a side of Kaguya you don't see.
Yeah, no, I guess.
And it's fucking adorable.
It kind of is.
When she's sitting in the bed... like with the blankets up to here, and like she's has her hands wrapped around the blanket, and it's just her face. Oh my god, dude, what a good screenshot. That was a meme. That was a meme format.
Oh, was it?
Yes.
That
was a meme format.
I took a stop halfway through watching the show to head out and run some errands with my roommate. Mm-hmm. And so we were out at like the fucking mall or whatever, and I'm just like standing outside of a card store because I picked up some Magic cards. I'm just like standing outside looking at my phone, and I get a Discord message from you that just has like cutout stickers of Kaguya, and I'm just like,
oh yeah, those were from episode 2 when because Kaguya would tricked Shirogane into buying a phone, and it showed on there line stickers that was her, and I was like, dog, I need these.
Did you just like Photoshop trim them out?
Yep.
Yeah, and then you sent me those, and I'm just like in the middle of the mall, and I see this pop up, and I'm like, thank you, they're very important.
Yeah, I sent you those, and I just said you're welcome. I remember specifically doing that.
That was really good.
They are fantastic. I'll put them in the description.
Yo, wait, hold on. Another fun segment. Can we talk about the French people? That was the worst way to introduce that.
That was the worst way to introduce that. Good lord. Okay, go ahead. Talk about the French people.
So they're holding like a party for French exchange students. Fuck. And they're like, okay, we need to prove that Shirogane can like handle himself in a social setting, so they have the vice president of the French school go over and just absolutely annihilate him with roasts. Mm-hmm. And he just stands there and takes it because he doesn't speak French.
Yeah, he's just sitting there like, oui. Or no, he's actually holding his chin. Oui.
And they're just like, how can he survive this verbal onslaught? And then Kaguya, who does understand French, just like teleports behind the girl with like the shaded out red eyes, evil aura. Like, what did you just say about him?
It is literally the teleports behind you meme.
Nothing personnel.
Yeah, nothing personnel, kid. Except it was.
It was
definitely personnel.
And then she's just like, you're going to hate me now because of, like, all of the terrible, terrible things I said. And he's like, oh, I don't know what you said.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is very good.
It was really good.
I tried to find a translation of the French, and apparently they're speaking a lot of nonsense, which is very unfortunate.
Yeah. That sounds about right, though.
I would have loved to have known what her roasts were.
They were saying it so fast, too, that... like, because I'm pretty sure they sped up the voice acting.
Yeah, well, definitely. Because I did see a lot of comments that were like, I'm French and I can't even tell what they were saying.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it was partially probably because I'm sure it was a Japanese voice actress speaking French. And then they sped it up. So it's like a double whammy, you know. Like, if you put some English at like 2x speed... it might get a little rough.
You know I like me some English.
Oh, I know you do. I do know very well.
I'm trying to figure out what I can talk about that isn't just explaining jokes. Oh man. So there's like I have a bunch of notes that are relating to Ishigami, but they don't actually explain anything. I have one that says Ishigami ... is. And then I have another one that just says Ishigami frowny face. I don't know what these are about.
Well, I've got, let me see. I've got Kaguya is great. Kaguya is really cute. Kaguya is adorable. And then a sick Kaguya is adorable.
Yo, we've got another line where I pointed out about Ishigami's gamer quote unquote tendencies. It's when Chica starts cheating on the card game, and he's just like, "Well, this just shows how shallow analog gamers are." And I'm just like, "Okay, buddy."
Yeah. No, that was...
This man's too busy wasting time on his... What was it? It was like a PSP or whatever. What did Kaguya call it? Like a blip-blop device.
Yeah, it was a Vita, first off. Let's get something clear.
Oh, sorry.
The Vita is a great console, and I won't take any shit from it.
No one cares about the PSP or the Vita. Like, do we even have proof they existed?
You want proof?
Okay, all right. You win that one. I've just got some DSs over here, so I can't really.
Oh yeah, I've got one of those over there too.
I've got a DSi that kind of works and a 3DS that hasn't worked in years.
I feel like 3DS there. DSi is somewhere in my closet.
I want to play my 3DS again so badly. I have a rhythm game on here that I absolutely adore, and it's not on any other systems. My 3DS won't start. Because for some reason, the newer the system, the worse it runs. My Game Boy still runs excellent. My DS runs pretty well. My 3DS died like 3 years in. I'm terrified for how my Switch is going to hold up.
I didn't have that issue with my 3DS. Mine's still trucking.
No, my 3DS won't start now. It stopped charging a while ago. It has issues with the volume. The shoulder buttons have broken 3 different times. Like, I don't know why that thing doesn't like to work.
Yeah, damn, you got a bad unit.
Yes, I guess.
I mean, that's all I could imagine. Okay, actually, you remember in episode 6?
Okay, episode 6.
When Ishigami was introduced.
Yes.
And he was talking to Shirogane, and he was like, I want to quit student council. Mm-hmm. And Shirogane's like, why? He's like, I'm gonna be murdered by Kaguya. Mm-hmm. And then Kaguya came in with a knife and a bloody shirt with blood on her face. Mm-hmm. And a bloody knife also. I don't think I said that.
Yeah, very important.
Blood everywhere. And she comes in wielding this knife and is like, hey, I need to talk to you for a bit. and then like, Shirogane is like, oh, look, dude, chill. It's fake. She's not killed anybody. And then Chica walks in with the same kind of, like, bloodied costume with a knife in her chest. Yeah. Yep. And then... But when Kaguya... When she... Oh, man, I'm trying to think of the phrase. When she... The horror face turns off, mm-hmm. and she's standing there smiling. This is one of my Kaguya is adorable notes.
What? Okay, I guess.
Because she was adorable. The smile, so good. It was so good. The reason I brought this up to flaunt her adorableness, but two, I think that they did a extremely good job of using tonal shifts in this part.
Oh yeah, they bounce back and forth in this bit.
The horror aesthetic that they're using, like, it's kind of generic, I would say, right? Hmm. But it works. It kind of gives
a strong contrast.
Yeah, and it gives you like a creepy vibe too, where like even after she turns to the cute Kaguya instead of, killer Kaguya, it's still like is this, I mean, obviously that she's not.
I mean, she also does literally threaten to kill him later in the episode.
Yeah. But it's like, damn, is she a murderer? Like
yes.
Even after it it switched back, they did it so well. Oh my god, I love that bit. And we talked about it a bit before, but like the art style change to that like horror shift was great, because it wasn't like I don't think you would know this, but in manga a lot, and anime oftentimes too, there's like a specific like horror face that's like classic manga horror face, right?
Okay.
I don't know exactly what it's referencing. I know it is a specific work. I can't tell you which one it is though. And a lot of them will go to that face to do it, whereas this one didn't do that at all, which I was pretty. I would have been fine if they had referenced it too, but I was like, okay, that's cool. I'm glad that they didn't just reuse the jokes that other people use. You know, It's like their own, not exactly an original joke, but like, it's not one that, you know, it's different art, I guess.
Yeah. There's two other really, I don't know if infamous is the right word, but there's two episodes that really, really stood out for being. There's one episode that's like slightly cringy. I feel like it's border cringe humor, and that's when in episode 3 they find a survey about how many people have had their first experience in high school, and Kaguya thinks she knows what they're talking about, but does not, and really, really digs herself a hole trying to talk about it.
Yeah. That's because that's also the this is actually something I put down in my notes.
Shirogane steps in it too in this episode.
Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to say. I wrote down his quote.
Yeah. Oh, please do quote this man.
And I'm gonna read my whole note here.
Absolutely.
So in quotes, nudity with pubic hair, end quote. And I wrote next to that, Shirigane's got some very specific kinks.
That was not the part I was talking about, but okay.
I don't know what part you were talking about, because he says that.
Later, well, he does, but later in the same episode, he's like, yep, I have a sister complex.
Oh, yeah.
To which everyone is like, Chika, it was just Chika, it was just the three of them were like, don't act like that's normal. But this is also at the same time where Kaguya accidentally insinuates that she has had intercourse with a relative on camera because she does not know what the conversation is actually about.
Yeah. But also when he insinuates that he's a siscon, that was during their psychology test things?
I don't like that there's a word for that.
You've never heard of siscon before?
Nope. No, I have not.
Yeah.
Though, you're absolutely right, though. That was in the psych test episode, which was also really, really good.
Yeah. But, like, also, Chika doesn't say that don't act like that's not weird. What she says is that's way too normal.
Right, yeah.
She says that's boring. Give me something interesting.
Which is unpleasant in its own right.
Well, it's a trope. It's used a lot. Like, that's literally the basis of whatever the guy's name is who wrote Oreimo and Eromanga Sensei. That's the basis of his career.
I can see that.
Because both of those manga/anime/light novels, whichever they are first, and all of them, regardless, are based on that's the whole concept.
That is the concept.
It's incest, and that's cool. Great, thank you, buddy.
I mean, at least the only one of that kind of show I enjoy at least has the courtesy to make them stepsisters. Oh, I don't.
I'm gonna let that one linger.
I have my eyes closed and I can see the look of disdain you've got.
Oh my god. Dog, what the
I'll make
hell?
us talk about this show sometime. Like, I'll have to just swallow my shame and be like, let's talk about this show.
Yeah, I say I have not been the one, like, saying, nah, we can't talk about it. That's been you, buddy.
Look, I don't know if I'm brave enough to talk about it. I couldn't do the show justice.
After the... okay. I was going to say, after the way you handled Panty and Stocking, yeah, I'm not sure.
No, look, there's a difference between a rom-com involving a taboo subject as opposed to people swearing and make genital references every, 15 seconds. There's a difference.
Oh, there definitely is. Yeah. I don't know. We'll have to see. Whenever you finally decide to do that episode.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what can I say that Gigguk hasn't already said better? That's the problem. He has a really good episode on it.
Okay. Kaguya.
Where was I going? What was next?
I don't know. You were talking about syscons, and then you went off.
No, I wasn't. That came by. There's apparently 7 anti-Shirogane tools that Kaguya has, and we only ever see one of them. I want to know what the other 6 are.
Oh, they're probably in the manga.
Possibly. I hope so.
The manga is still ongoing.
Really?
I'm almost positive. It's currently releasing.
We have an episode. There's an episode that hits very close to home for me. It's an episode where Kaguya is an absolute boomer trying to use Twitter.
Oh, yeah. Jesus Christ.
No. She can't even handle the basics. Like, I think I can see my way around a website. I know what a private account is. But good gravy. And
yeah.
It's also the episode that makes me feel the most bad for Hayasaka because dang it, Kaguya, be normal for 5 seconds and let the girl relax.
I don't know how you can expect her to be normal. She grew up in a crazy wealthy family. She doesn't know what normal is. She thinks this is normal.
Fair. And the Twitter episode is also the same episode where apparently Chika is accidentally one of the 5 experts of ramen in the country or something.
Yeah. That was pretty good.
That's pretty wild, honestly. It made me want to go get ramen. There's a ramen shop downtown. It made me want to go walk there.
Yeah.
I haven't been in 4 months.
Yeah, I remember I used to go to that place. Not all the time because it's expensive.
Dude, come visit in town and come visit the town and we'll go. Legit, man. They play Naruto there, man.
Oh, I know they do. They also play Dragon Ball Z and other anime.
Oh, it's been Naruto every time I went.
Oh, yeah, has it? I mean, that makes sense. That is Naruto's staple food. Is ramen.
I've been learning about that. My roommates talk about Naruto a lot.
Oh, I can give you some lessons.
If it was a show I was interested in. No, that's a lie. I'm not necessarily not interested in Naruto. It's just a very, very big undertaking, and I'm theoretically working on One Piece right now.
Yeah.
I'm 10 episodes in.
Yeah, you watch shows so slow.
I'm farther than I'm closer to 15. I'm halfway through Usopp's arc. I'm halfway through the second or third arc. Mini arc. Third. See, I'm making progress.
That's but it is mini arc, I think.
Yeah, because during East Blue, it's 8 episode arcs.
Yeah, East Blue is just I think generally considered the arc.
Yeah.
Well, no, actually, that's not true. That's not fully true.
There's
you get up to Arlong Park is pretty long.
East Blue is divvied on its own as a 61 episode arc, but within it I've noticed that it's generally 8 episodes of character because they have Luffy and Zoro are doing their thing, and then they get the entire arc with Nami and Buggy, and then the whole segment with Usopp. So it's portion. It's arcs within the arc. It's Inception arcs. I'm
Yeah.
trying to make pop culture references.
Usopp's doing that marksman thing. Sanji's cooking.
No,
Chopper's
stop.
doctrine. Ya yo.
I will disconnect from this call.
Oh god.
I do need to finish that. I'm still not done with Usopp's arc, although I have gotten into the wrong show. I don't care. I've got to bring it up. Can we talk about how amazing what the fuck his name is? Mick Jagger. The hypnosis pirate man? He's amazing.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's great.
I like him.
Yeah. I love him. Yeah, and he's got his own story that continues.
I haven't gotten there yet. We're still I'm still like 6 episodes into Usopp's arc. I've got like 2 more episodes of Usopp's arc to go.
Oh my god. You got to get up because I want to see what you think about the edgy boy. The
edgy boy.
God, he's not edgy. It's not his thing.
Okay. We've rambled long. I'm gonna suggest something here. How about we both clearly love this show. We're both gonna recommend people watch this show.
Yeah.
Let's leave the ending for people to see on their own. I think we go into best girl debate and then final thoughts.
That works for me.
Because I know you're wrong about this, and you're gonna throw a fit about me being wrong about this.
Okay, I'm never wrong. Firstly, and secondly, I'm not wrong about this, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
And the answer might shock you, viewers.
Yeah, no, there's definitely been no hints whatsoever about it.
Well, if you know my trend of best girls.
Oh, does this fit in with the list? I forget your go-to. I feel like it's different every time.
Well, let's think about the character designs.
You like long hair, which I mean, I suppose she does, but she keeps it tied, so like it doesn't look it.
She has long hair.
It's not pink, that's Chica.
That's what I'm talking about. That's literally the only thing.
Wait.
And there's no white-haired girls for you.
But
except for Shiragani's sister, but like
that's not a thing. That's not a thing. I do like Shiragani's sister's design. But no. Just no.
All right. So, what are our parameters for best girl?
What do you mean? What are the parameters? I don't even know I don't know what.
Are we including everybody?
Well, I mean,
or are we just duking this out? But
there's only like 3 girls in the show that have like actual development.
Yeah, dude, my favorite is definitely Betsy Beltois.
What, the French girl? Yeah, fair. Yeah. I see it. I respect it.
I'm kidding. That's not it. I don't really care about her. My Kaguya is the best.
No.
She is the best. And everyone else is the rest.
What is your reasoning? Like,
well,
I feel
who's your
like
best girl? You got to introduce your best girl first.
Well, Hayasaka, obviously.
Okay.
Don't act like I just kicked your dog. That's not a hot take.
No, it's just a wrong take.
You're a wrong take.
Nah. I'm gonna veto that one, dog. Okay. So how you want to go about this?
I don't know. I don't think we've ever established formal rules for this duel. We've only had it actually come to blows once before.
Which time was that? I'm trying to remember.
I'm wanting to say it was Gakokarashi.
That one we definitely did. I think
we were very opinionated on that one.
Yeah, I think we also did on Data Live too.
Did we? Right, yeah, because you liked the evil one. Who was I on?
And you liked the white-haired one.
I don't remember her.
The quiet one?
I don't know. It's been too long since we've watched it.
Origami?
I don't remember much.
That was your favorite
Was that
one.
the one where he's like trying to scare her away and he's like, I follow you every day, and she's like, so do I. Is that the one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I remember that now.
Yeah. Remember white hair.
Watashimo.
Just
white hair has nothing to do with it, you five-head.
See, call me five-head. That's massive brain. 9,000 IQ.
That's not how that works.
Alrighty. Well, let's establish some form of rules for this then. Rule number 1, I'm right. All right.
That's not how
me,
rules
buddy.
work. Nah, what? I don't know. I mean, I want to say only pull from season 1, but neither of us have seen season 2 or the manga, so like that doesn't really affect anything.
That's true.
I mean, actually, it does kind of hobble me a little because I understand her character. I understand Hayasaka has a much more expanded role in season 2, which is why I'm really excited for it. I haven't seen 2 yet. I've been meaning to for a long time.
Yeah, for almost a year now.
Yes, it's almost like I'm really bad about starting shows that aren't for the podcast.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not much better. All right. Well, I guess how about this? We'll start off. Give our opening statements of why we think they're the best girl, and we'll duke it out from there.
Hayasaka is an excellent wingman, and she is perfectly blunt when she needs to be, and just presents the truth. Like, hey, Kaguya, you're being stupid. Deal it down. Or when they bump into Kaguya's dad, who they have bad regards to, and she is just like, as soon as he's out of earshot, it's just like, I hope he fucking dies. And she's like on that level with Kaguya where she's comfortable saying that, even though that's technically her like boss's boss. She is like, she speaks her mind and like is so good at dealing with Kaguya's bullshit, and like I appreciate it, man. She knows how to handle herself, and she knows how to like give people the reality check that they need. Hayasaka is the best wingman and the best girl.
Alrighty. Well, Your Honor, I'm gonna prove why this is bullshit today.
Objection.
Kaguya is adorable. Alright? It doesn't matter what she's doing. She's always cute as fuck.
I mean, so are like all of them, so.
No. That's not true.
Everyone in this show is adorable.
Not on the same level. There's a pedigree here. Some of them can't reach. And Kaguya is the most adorable out of all of them. She can't figure out how to use Twitter. And so she comes and asks for help every time because she thinks the internet's broken.
And
which
won't
in turn,
let my girl enjoy her time off.
Well, it's not technically time off.
Look, she reserved the staff bathroom, man.
Yeah, and took it away from other people to use.
Oh, they don't need it. They're just other people.
She can't figure out how Twitter works, and it's adorable when she doesn't understand all that stuff. This came out in 2019. Remember, manga started 2015. When she researches, she doesn't use the internet. She goes to the encyclopedias first. Stop number 1, and that's adorable. Very cute quirk. She didn't realize that Line didn't work on her old ass phone, and when she went through this whole thing to make Shirogane buy a smartphone so she could talk to him and get his Line information, only to find out that she can't use Line because her phone she's had since she was 3, and it's sentimental to her, and it's adorable when she's all flustered doing that. And then when she's on the phone, when she calls Shirogane and Shirogane's dad answered and she gets all flustered about it, adorable.
May I interject? I forgot to bring this up. Shirogane's
I know what you're
dad,
gonna say.
voiced by the same actor as Dio. Very important. Very important.
Not as important as Kaguya. You know how I know that? Because her name is the first thing in the title.
Yeah. Freaking Eagle Maniac.
Now, she didn't write the story.
I don't know. Pretty sure she
somebody else clearly thought, hey, She's the most important. We're naming the story.
Wow, it's almost like that's what a protagonist is.
Mm-hmm. Ergo, she's the best.
Main doesn't mean best. I'm sorry, man.
No, you're right. Main does not always mean best.
It's just, I mean...
But in this case, what has Hayasaka done in this half of the show, this season?
She literally helps Kaguya sneak out to see her totally not boyfriend.
I thought we were gonna...
Now that's cheating. You've cornered me.
That's not cheating. Because there's shit I can talk about in that too.
Well, yes, I can talk about stuff from earlier on. The most important part happens in the finale. She does amazing stuff in the finale. You know full well what I'm talking about.
And also, I didn't corner you. You made that rule yourself.
She also, just puts on an entire fake persona to, throw Shirogane off and then test his character, but also, try to get them to get closer when she's sick and he comes by and is just like, yo, just hang out in this room. I promise, no one will be here to bother you. Don't do anything bad, but go do your thing. And then, goes over to listen to, make sure this guy's good for her. Hayasaka is the best.
Yeah, but see, Kaguya, she might seem a lot of the time like she beats on Hayasaka a lot and uses her and stuff, but what we found out in the episode where it's raining and Kaguya tells her you can walk home, once Shirogane zooms on by, she says, no, I was lying. I already ordered you a cab. I wasn't going to make you walk home. Clearly taking good care of her.
Speaking of taking good care of her, Hayasaka is so used to her antics that when she first gets when Kaguya gets Shiragane's phone number, but the Chika texts her and she's just like, I don't care about this, and throws her phone that she cares so much about. Hayasaka has instant reflexes to just zoop in and catch it flawlessly. That was excellent.
Well, her phone that you put quotes around that she cares so much about, it's probably durable as fuck. She's had it for 15 years.
And how many times has Hayasaka stopped her from throwing it?
I don't know, once. That's
all
we see.
At least it's probably a trend.
And how many times do we see a Kaguya fully taking care of Hayasaka? Just the one time. But it's probably a trend.
That's not...
So there's equal taking care of. Hayasaka is doing it for a job.
No, she's clearly going beyond the respects of the job.
Oh, she's definitely going beyond the respects of it. But it's still a job. Which she says when she's trying to take a bath. Which she says, this is the only time I can ever have peace. Which,
That's not... Just because it originated as a job does not detract from it whatsoever. Over here trying to use that like it's a bad thing.
I'm just saying. There's a little bit there.
Is an excellent person and a fantastic bro to Kaguya by just being the person that Kaguya needs, whether that's what she wants or not. And the one interaction she has with Shirogane is absolutely amazing, and she's the best. My point is made.
Damn, weak as fuck points there, buddy.
That's not... No, it really
Kaguya is the best.
No.
She's a great person.
Chika is better than Kaguya.
Damn, you really want to end season 2 quick, don't you, buddy? Because fuck no. God almighty no. Chika...
Have you seen the way Chika wields a weapon? She makes a fan to beat up Ishigami, and it is impressive.
Kaguya points a knife at Ishigami And it's pretty damn impressive. So if that's what you want to get to, Chika, first and foremost, cares about herself. So already out of the fucking running. Kaguya clearly cares about other people because, like, she's trying to... She helps Hayasaka, is nice to Hayasaka, and then while she might be trying to get with Shirogane, and there's, like, a bit of a rivalry there, obviously, that's the fucking basic concept of the show. That's well and good. But she's not a dick and super, like, forward about it.
Kaguya,
because she's awkward and adorable, but you know.
Kaguya knows what she wants and refuses to take the initiative to get it.
Because that means that she's lost.
Which is a stupid premise.
So now you're calling the show stupid.
I'm saying Kaguya should swallow her pride and, like, just go for what she wants, man.
Oh, yeah. And that's really easy to do.
And that's Hayasaka's advice. That's what she's getting at the whole show. It's just like Kaguya. It's your own fault you're unhappy. Go be happy.
Yeah. But see, the thing that I feel like both you and Hayasaka are missing here is that that's not easy to do.
No, it's not, but you still gotta do it, don't you?
But they're treating it like it's easy.
Have we gone enough rounds? Have we beat each other up enough to move on to final thoughts?
You better take back that Chika's better.
Okay, Chika might not be better. Ishigami,
yeah, you're goddamn right. I've already said Ishigami's probably my favorite character, but this is the best girl debate. I did just want to say one little quote when because because it was from episode 1, and this is we're done. I think we're done with the best girl debate now, right? I just wanted to mention some of the ridiculous phrasing that they have in the show.
Okay, what's the phrasing?
Well, in episode 1, when Chika ate from Shirigane's bento and had the what's the term?
Is hot dogs cut into octopuses?
Yeah, octopies.
Octopodes.
But I'm trying to remember what it's called. It's like it's something kiss. I don't know. Anyways, Kaguya gets super jealous. Indirect kiss. Yeah, that's it. Kaguya gets super jealous. Yes, it was, because I have the quote. You're thinking of a different thing, I think.
No, when she sipped when they start sharing lunch and it's like the miso soup and it's
That's
like, why would you eat the
1.
part of the rice he's already gone for?
Yeah, that's episode 1.
I don't have any notes about that in episode 1. I'm very confused. Oh wait, no.
Kaguya wants you to offer her food.
I have the Kaguya betrayed over lunch. That's that.
Yeah, and Kaguya and God, it's so funny, so great. Cattle in human form, prideless parasite relying on someone else to survive. All that nutrition to your chest, nothing for your brain. Probably true. To be fair. Repulsive creature.
That's just unnecessarily mean. She's unnecessarily mean. Kaguya is a bully.
Hayasaka is unnecessarily harsh.
I wouldn't say unnecessarily.
Oh, really? Has any of her harshness actually worked?
Look, I gave the point of reality check that's needed. I call this a positive.
I call this a positive. She doesn't say it, tell it to Chika. That's just what's going on in her head. Like, that's not said out loud. Everybody says dumb shit about people. Good lord, you should know.
You said a lot of dumb stuff about me.
No, that's not what I'm talking about, and you know it. You should know, having to deal with people at our college, working in the cafeteria, that the shit that we would call some of those people...
Look, no, hold on. You're making me sound worse than I am.
It's okay. We're fine.
I'm not.
They were pieces of shit.
Okay,
some of those
buddy.
people. Some of those people that there's a couple that.
There were definitely people that were unpleasant to work with.
Mm-hmm.
That's as far as I'm going.
Yeah.
Especially given that I still work with one of them.
Do you actually? What the fuck?
Well,
Damn.
no, not any of it.
Oh, no, I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I wasn't. I mean, I meant the people who would come in. Like the students.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I've told you about the knives, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That one was wild.
See, exactly. I wasn't talking about coworkers.
Okay,
No.
I thought you were.
No. But, yeah, so I think it's okay to vent when you're mad. Clearly, Kaguya does that. But also, I didn't want to bring this into the best girl debate. I wanted to use this as an example.
And then you did.
Of the ridiculous shit. No, you brought it up comparing it to Hayasaka. You brought it back. I said specifically.
Literally didn't, though?
Yeah, you did. You 100% did.
Voice just cracked.
And also, okay, fine. Final point. Since you brought it back to this shit.
This is like your third final point.
I said before I said that quote, I said this is desperate. This is a set, but now, no. Guess who doesn't wear cat ears? That's right, Hayasaka.
Because
Guess
she
who's
wasn't
adorable
there.
in cat ears? Yep.
Okay, Hayasaka would be adorable in cat ears. Let's be real. She
Not as
wasn't
cute
there
as
for
Kaguya.
No, false.
No. What the fuck? No. Kaguya has the best design in this fucking show.
Just give your final thoughts already, man. We've been on this for like 20 minutes now.
It has not been 20 minutes.
I don't know
I
how
like
time
the fucking
works.
show. I watched the show. I don't know. That's my final thought. I gave it an 8. It's not like perfect, but like the humor's pretty good, and it's got good animation and art, and Kaguya's the best.
To be fair, that's 90% of that is about what I would say is like this show. Humor keeps pace really, really well. Jokes lasted plenty fine the second time around. There's stuff to pick up that you might not have caught on to the first time that I absolutely adored. The soundtrack is fantastic. It's got like this funky, like 80s, 90s at points. Well, or the jazz, or the funk stuff is a little. It's more like 70s-ish. But then there's one bit that I specifically wrote down a note, or at least I think I wrote it down, that was like 80s workout music is the kind of vibe that I got. But it's really, really good. Watch the show. I gave it an 8 my first time through. This time through, I bumped it up to a 9. Watch this show. It's worth it.
Yeah, it's definitely worth it.
And I hope season 2 is as good.
Yeah, I haven't.
By
I don't
golly,
remember
I've seen some season 2s that drop the ball.
Oh yeah, for sure. See, I don't even remember what the reception of this for season 2 was, but
I'm pretty sure people loved it too. I remember seeing Hayasaka show up all over the place during season 2's airing.
Yeah, we'll get around to it eventually. Probably not for the podcast, but you know.
Yeah,
we'll
probably
see.
not, or maybe like I don't know, like a couple seasons from now. I don't think
Yeah,
we've
who
ever
knows?
established how long we have to wait before doing a sequel episode.
No, because we've never done one yet.
We haven't done one yet. I think. Well, I mean, assuming we have to stick with like the first season of stuff, like what stuff could we even sequel? Like Overlord 3? I don't think either of us are that excited to get into it.
Well, there's Zombieland.
We just did Zombieland. It's too soon to do that again.
I'm not saying now. I'm just telling you what there's available.
I mean, there's
Non Biori
more Data
is
Live.
the order of Rabbit. There's
freaking
more.
Earth Defense.
There's what?
That
Oh yeah,
stupid-
Binan Koko Chikyu Boibu Love. Yeah.
Oh, excuse you, season 2 is Binako Chiku Boy Boo Love.
That's right. And the final movie is called Binan Koko Chikyu Boibu Love Love Love. And then there's a spin-off series called Binan Koko Chikyu Boibu Happy Kiss.
I wish there was another season to Prince of Stride. I would absolutely talk about that one again.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you don't think I wish that? Yeah. There's also more Kuroko.
There is more Kuroko, but, like, you kind of... from what I'm told, you have to watch, like, 2 and 3 together, and it's, like, 40 episodes.
It's 50, I believe. But, yeah.
Sorry, apologies. Either way, it's, like, way outside the realm of... scope of this show, at least for now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no,
I think, as far as sequels go, like, for, like, if we did it within the next month or so, I think, like, Overlord or Binankoku is probably, like, about it. Maybe is The Order of Rabbit. Honestly, I'd be down for that. On the table, that is The Order of Rabbit Season 2. I'd be in.
Hey, there's always the Tank Girl show.
Good, we could get another 5-page essay about why we're wrong. I'm on
Let's
board.
Go.
Let's go.
Alrighty, well.
We have never reached that level of glory since.
No, we haven't.
So none of these are the show we're watching next week. What show are we watching next week?
Do you want to go and do that, or yeah? I guess we'll go do that. Then we'll do the show. So next week, we're watching Symphogear.
Symphogear.
I almost forgot.
This has been. We have a Google Doc on stuff that we might watch eventually, and Symphogear has been on there for like 7 months or something now.
Like most of the stuff on there, because we never pick from there.
We did pull from there. Panty and Stocking with Garter Belt was on there.
That's true. That was on there.
True. I don't think I've pulled off of it myself, though.
I don't think I intentionally pulled it off of there, though. I think it was a happy accident.
We did, though.
It was on that list.
Either way, it's been on our radar for a long time now. So we're gonna listen to presumably girls fighting with magic music weapon gear stuff next week. So that'll be cool.
Yeah, I hope it is.
I hope so too.
I've heard it's very divisive, so we'll have to see. But alrighty, you want to take this shill?
Yeah, I think it's my turn. I'm gonna go for the light speed.
Okay.
If you're watching us on YouTube, check us out on Anchor or any other audio podcast platform. We are present on most of the major big ones. If you're listening to us on there, feel free to check out YouTube, where we have our camera feeds for some visual humor. If you want to support us, we get a kickback from ads on Anchor or any of the Anchor subsidiaries. We also have a donation link on our Anchor that you are not obligated to go to. We would be very happy if you did, but we do not expect anyone to do so. And if you want to be shouted out for having donated, if you send a receipt DM to one of us, we can, if you wish, shout you out on the show as a cool person. Check out his Twitter at Seaweed and Beach. He posts VTubers, and that's it.
That's not everything, but yeah, pretty much.
Go to my Twitter at the Epic Wob, where I sometimes maybe post things and then also post updates about the show. Check out his YouTube channel at Seaweed Ambassador, where he will probably release a video again at some point.
Yeah, probably.
It's been a hot minute.
One can hope.
I'm sorry, I don't need to roast you during the shill segment.
No, please roast me. That's fine.
But I don't remember if there's any more shilling. Was that all of it? That was really fast.
I think that was it. Yeah.
That's like my best time yet. I'll take it.
I think that is the best time yet. Yeah. Wow. Well, I think if we keep talking now, we're just gonna
look. We gotta fluff
be
the
wasting
runtime.
time.
We'll be back.
We're already almost at 2 hours. We're gonna fluff more.
We'll be back next week with episode 38, Symphogear.
Yeah.
See you then.
Should be a good time.